Deep in a land far, far away, there lay a forest unlike any other. They called it the Whispering Forest, and legends said it was alive, breathing with secrets and ancient magic. Our story begins with Leo, a young explorer with a heart full of courage and a backpack full of snacks. Leo had heard the tales of a hidden river within the forest, a river that held the key to a long-lost treasure. With a map clutched in one hand and a trusty compass in the other, Leo stepped under the great leafy canopy. As soon as Leo entered, the forest seemed to come alive. The trees weren't silent, they whispered. Faint rustling voices swirled on the breeze, telling stories of old. Listen closely. One seemed to say, "Follow the song of the crystal sparrow." Another sighed. Leo looked around, his eyes wide with wonder. High in the branches, a tiny bird with shimmering, crystal-like feathers chirped a beautiful, melodic tune. This must be the crystal sparrow. Remembering the whisper, Leo decided to follow its song, venturing deeper into the woods. The path twisted and turned, leading Leo through groves of glowing mushrooms that cast a soft blue light on the forest floor. He crossed babbling brooks on stepping stones that hummed with a gentle energy. The sparrow's song led him on, a constant guiding melody. But the forest wasn't just filled with wonder, it also held its share of challenges. Strange shadows danced at the edge of Leo's vision, and distant low growls echoed through the trees. Was it just the wind, or was something watching him? Leo's heart beat a little faster, but he remembered why he was here. He took a deep breath, held his head high, and kept going. Suddenly, the sparrow's song grew louder, more urgent. It led Leo to a clearing where a magnificent ancient oak tree stood. Its bark was carved with swirling patterns that seemed to glow faintly, but guarding the tree was a creature Leo had only read about in books, a grumpy-looking gnome with a long white beard and a pointed red hat. "Halt!" The gnome boomed, his voice surprisingly deep. "None shall pass the guardian of the glade." "What business do you have here, little one?" Leo, though a bit startled, stood his ground. "I'm following the crystal sparrow," he said politely. "I'm looking for the hidden river." The gnome stroked his beard, his brow furrowed. "Many seek the river, but few have a heart pure enough to find it. The forest tests all who enter. Why do you seek its secrets?" Leo thought for a moment. "It wasn't just about treasure. I seek adventure," he replied honestly. "And I want to understand the forest's magic, not take it. I promise to respect this place." The gnome's grumpy expression softened. He saw the sincerity in Leo's eyes. With a slow nod, he stepped aside. "Very well, the whispers guided you true. The oak holds your next clue." Leo approached the ancient tree and noticed one of the carved patterns looked just like the crystal sparrow. He gently pressed it, and with a low rumble, a section of the tree's trunk swung open, revealing a hidden passage. The air that flowed out smelled of damp earth and something wonderfully fresh, like rain on stone. Leo thanked the gnome, who gave him a rare small smile. He lit his lantern and stepped into the passage. It was a tunnel leading down, down, down into the earth. The whispers of the forest were gone, replaced by a new sound. The gentle, unmistakable splash and gurgle of running water. His heart leaped with excitement. He was close. The tunnel opened into a breathtaking cavern. The ceiling glittered with thousands of glowing crystals, casting a rainbow of colors across the walls. And there, flowing through the center of the cavern, was a river. Its water was so clear it looked like liquid light, sparkling and shimmering as it moved. This was the hidden river. As Leo knelt by its edge, he saw that the riverbed wasn't made of stone, but of smooth, glowing gems. That was the treasure. But it wasn't gold or jewels meant to be taken away. The treasure was the river itself, a place of pure magic and natural beauty. As he dipped his hand in the cool, sparkling water, he felt a sense of peace and wonder wash over him. He understood now. The greatest treasures aren't things you can hold in your hand, but experiences you hold in your heart. Leo spent some time in the cavern, simply admiring the river's beauty before making his way back to the surface. As he stepped out into the sunlight, the whispering forest seemed to greet him like an old friend. The whispers were warmer now, filled with approval. He had passed its test. Leo walked out of the forest, not with pockets full of gold, but with a spirit full of adventure and a newfound respect for the magic of nature. He knew he would be back to visit his new friends, forever carrying the secret of the hidden river in his heart. And so the whispering forest kept its magic, safe with a brave young explorer who understood its true worth. What an incredible journey! Thanks for joining us on this adventure. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical tales. See you next time.